Well, hello there, everyone. This is Keith from Keith's Comics, bringing you an update to our Digging Beyond the Cover special on Giant Size X-Men #1. We've got the graded book back, and ooh, boy, I tell you what, no quarter was given. We can see it came back as a 1.5. We were hoping for a 2.5, but I guess the lesson here is that once you separate the book completely from the cover, you're just not going to get very high grade at all. Plus, this book has a lot of issues. There's staining, and then there's that Texas patina. Then also you can see that when the grading notes come up right now, there we go. Spine completely split and front cover detached. Multiple creases. I think multiple is being charitable. And then the staining, it's on the inside cover. You can't tell it unless you're really looking for it. Tears to cover, well, that kind of goes without saying. When we reviewed this book originally, we noticed all those things, but we were hopeful. Really important book. The first appearance of the new X-Men. First appearance of Storm, Nightcrawler, Colossus, and the soon-to-be X-Men Thunderbird. And a lot of things that gets overlooked here. It's the second full appearance of Wolverine. Well, there you go. It's an important book, but in low grade. It's still, well, that just makes it affordable, right? All right, Keith, take us through the original walkthrough of this before we send it off to be graded. Wowzers. One of the hardest to find collectibles in the start of the new X-Men universe. Len Wein and Dave Cockrum got the assignment to make the X-Men current for the current times. X-Men hadn't been published as a new book for 5 years at this point, and they wanted to make it cool for an international audience. This book, as in the grading, is hard to do because the bottom always has those little marks. And you can see where Gil Kane is credited with the GK and the Dave Cockrum. Dave Cockrum did the older X-Men, and Gil Kane did the newer X-Men. Out in February of 1975, this was supposed to be the first of 2 giant-size X-Men, but they decided, since it sold so well, they're going to just break it in. This is #1, and then 94 and 95 became just regular issues. It was bi-monthly for a while, and Len Wein decided, since he was so busy at the time, this new fresh book he was going to hand over to Chris Claremont, who had helped him script a little bit on 94 and 95, and Chris Claremont takes it over for 18 years. Dave Cockrum does the artwork for a good long time, and then he turns it over to John Byrne, issue 108. You can see this book has some issues on the spine, but the biggest issue here is when we open it up, and you can't even see this whenever it's presented because it presents so nice. But when you open it up, it's heartbreaking to see this. And I think that as it presents here, it might be like a 3.5 or a 4 maybe. But then the killer, the cover is completely detached. Oh, man, it's a well-worn cover. And you can see these older books, see how it was glued together and then stapled. And this happens from time to time. Some interesting things. This is the repurposed Wolverine for this story. First appearance of Nightcrawler and Storm. And as they were filming, our crew had some notes about Wolverine. Maddie?
Did you know Wolverine is 5'4"? Did you know I'm taller than Wolverine?
Did you know he's balding apparently?
I literally had a conversation with my dad. I'm like, what? I thought he was like 6 feet. No.
Next.
Bro.
What's even happening?
No wonder he has such a short temper.
Indeed, a short temper. Well, a book that's a 3.5 or 4 without the cover, maybe it's a 2.5, probably a 2. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Y'all come and see us in the stores. For Keith's Comics, I am Keith. I'll see you next time.